Oh gosh, I could have made so many funnier jokes about what the game is going to be about, but the thing is, I don't know much about Canada. Sorry, uncultured American. It's a debuff, you know, to be American. Like, what else is there? There's like they're gonna swim in maple syrup. It's like, come on, man. Enjoying the game for real. Yeah, I got a background. I even messaged Gray before the stream started. I said, do you have any backgrounds I could use for the green screen, please? I think it's a cute little extra detail. And I feel so grummy today. I had a rough day at work because it's Friday. But we're here. We're here. We're fighting the eep. Because, you know, what's going to bring you back to reality than a cute little game? I might put my hair up too because it's kind of getting on my nerves. Joy's in the game. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought? I was a mermaid all along. Ew, no. Bald. Whatever, I don't care. Messy hair, don't care. Oh no! Okay, let's just shut up and start the stream, Jesus Christ. Before I make more millennial jokes, more bad Canadian jokes, more... just all of it. Okay. Again, as always, don't know shit about the game at all. Like, could have read the game page. I don't wanna know a goddamn thing. What I did do in preparation, though, was come up with an OC so that way I didn't have to do it on the spot when I enter the game. Cusp of Gen Z? Don't you fucking dare. I am not on the cusp. I'm 2 years away from the cusp. Okay? I'm cool, guys. I'm cool. I'm not a Disney adult. I'm not a Harry Potter stan, okay? And I don't... What is another thing millennials fucking do? Mayhaps actually. I can't do the millennial voice. I wish I could, because it's so funny. You're hip and with it. I know you're trying to be supportive, but somehow it feels worse. You do not have a side part. Yeah, that's true. I don't think... Fucking God, I am not a millennial. I will fight that with I'd rather be a fucking boomer. Like, I'm not joking. I'd rather be a boomer than a millennial. Like, any day of the week. Any day of the week. At least I could buy a house for like 20 cents at a handshake. You know, millennials are just struggling with us, and they're cringe. Sorry if anybody's millennial watching, past, present, or future. So before oh, you know what? This is funny and kind of relevant. I was going to bring this up tomorrow because tomorrow's the Lord of Lies stream. But I was going to say that as much as it hurts me to say, every character outside of Charles and Zahir are all millennials. Well, and then obviously King's like old as fuck. He's boomer. So like, but if they were in reality... Like, Lawrence is 1000% a millennial, man. I'm sorry. He can't fight the millennial allegations. He can't. He just is. How old is King? He's only 50, which, like, in a sense, he could be older. Like, I could have made him older, but I just made him 50. I was like, he's 50, yeah. He's a grandfather, but that's not because he's old. It's because he be happen, you know? He's 50, death. Yeah, well, the thing about magic is, in the Lord of Lies universe, the life expectancy is doubled because of magic, like if you use magic. So everybody lives to an average of like 150. And if you're lucky, you can live to like 175 or something. But like most, like for us, what is it, like 70 or 80? So they can live double that if they use magic. But, you know, obviously there are other things at play, you know, like monsters and shit. So the life expectancy you know, so not that that's entirely relevant, but it's something I've always thought about. Look, I don't care if he's 50, I'm down to diddle. He's so pretty. He's pretty. That's how he gets you. My fiction standards and real standards are different, don't worry. No, of course. Of course. Because if that wasn't the case, there's no way I could fuck with Gidget as hard that I do, or defend them in any way, because they got a lot of issues. They got so many issues, and I'm just like, I'm listening. Like, no, that was in response to age like living to 175. Fiction is fiction. Exactly. It's our playground, y'all. No, we be Gidget #1 lovers. We be defending her when we really can't. Like at times where it's like we really shouldn't, but what can I say, man? Man, I didn't expect to be such a hardcore Genzo stan. Yeah. I like how much I love Our Wonderland that it slips into everything. Like, I can't escape it. It's not that I can't escape Our Wonderland, it's because I just won't shut up about it. That's my issue. I acknowledge this. But anyway, about the game we're currently playing, and not my game, and not Our Wonderland, and all this other shit. Seaside Inn, which I've been excited about. 'Cause mermaids! Which might be a spoiler, but fuck it. You know. So the character that I came up with is Florence, and they are gender fluid, so they use just call them whatever. Just whatever suits your fancy, that's Florence. Why Florence? I don't know, it felt right. It just felt right. I saw the name and I was like, that's my gal/girl/pal. Yes. The answer is yes. But we'll go with they, them, but feel free to just refer to them as whatever. I watch the trees roll by the window. The driver in the front of my rideshare has been quiet with only the faint sound of the music they're playing. Ooh, what are they playing? Megan Thee Stallion. I pull out my phone. I think I'm getting close. Wait, what's a Canadian artist? Justin Bieber. No. Drake. There you go. I think I'm getting close. This road looks familiar. Not JV. It's a JV and Drake collab. Excited to see you, Aunt Jody. Putting my phone down, I lean against the window and try to see what's ahead. There's a bump and it jostles me a dirt road. I'm sorry, Canada. Both of those are terrible options. Are they really? I feel like, I don't know. I listened to a Justin Bieber song. Boyfriend goes really hard, and it honestly shouldn't. If I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. It's like, is Justin Bieber a millennial? Oh my god, he is. He's gotta be. Shania Twain, then. Okay. I love Shania Twain. She's Canadian. Oh my gosh, I could have done Celine Dion. God! Y'all got some good ones, actually. I used to come out here when I was young. My mom came to visit her brother and his wife, and we'd vacation in the small tourist town of Kawick. Is it Kawick? Kawick Bay? I looked forward to it. I just enjoyed summer. I was always bored. I think they're pretty optimistic. I looked forward to it. It's fun. I loved coming here, staying by the ocean, and watching the sunsets from the boardwalk. On the boardwalk, we would get ice cream and make sandcastles. It was a 9-year-old's dream. I'm excited to see it again. I'm staying until the end of the summer. My uncle's job has him traveling a lot, leaving Aunt Jody in Kawick Bay alone. She runs a bed and breakfast, the Seaside Inn. Roll credits. Out of their cottage in the summers, she could use the extra help and reached out to me. Kawick. Okay, cool. I'm in between at the moment, a few years out of high school, but not tied down to a permanent job yet. This way I can get some experience, earn some money, and move out of my hometown for the summer. Besides, Aunt Jody and I always gotten along. Aw, that's cute. And also, not them being smarter than me, because when I graduated high school, I was like, let me just go straight to college. Yeah, that was an awful idea. I didn't even give myself, like, 6 months before I decided to, because I was like, well, if I don't go to college now, then I never will. And then I dropped out 3 months in. So don't be me. I mean, maybe I saved myself some time in the long run. I don't know. They should not allow children to go to university. No, for real. There should be like, you should have to like take 1 year off before you go to college, I think. Mandatory. I did that too, Joy, don't worry. I went for like 1.5 years, dropped out, took off 1.2 years. Now I'm back. I don't know why I said 1.2, 1 to 2 years. Now I'm back. Stop making life decisions at 17. I never went, hey, you know what? Regardless of what you decide to do, snacks, you're killing it. So I'm glad that you did go back because it was right for you. And then Gray, also perfectly fine because it doesn't fucking matter ultimately. Like, I think it's all just what's right for you is what's right. For me personally, I wanted to be a teacher and then realized I didn't want to be a teacher. And then I was like, I knew I always wanted to write. And I was like, well, I don't need to go to school to learn how to write. Like, the best way to learn how to write is just to do it. And here we are. So, I mean, I don't know. I think just doing teaches me more than studying or anything like that would ever do for me. And also, I hate being in debt. Like, it actually gives me crippling anxiety, so I can't handle it. And I'm not smart enough to make, like, good enough grades to not be in debt. So, it's just a vicious cycle, you know? College really ain't shit unless it's a specialized thing. Like, exactly. I think that's also true. Like, if I would have gone something for, like, pharmaceuticals, you know, or... That actually would have been a good idea. Whatever. Oh well, just learn a trade instead. There's a break in the trees and I start to see houses nestled together. Most of them are cottages people own or rent for the summer. It gives them an easy access to a beach and an escape from city life. Staring out the window, I reminisce on my trips here. It feels so long ago. It's like I'm staring at an old faded photograph. Oh, that's very cute. I'm already feeling so cozy. The driver makes a turn and... Like I'm watching my memories play out. I see my aunt and uncle's cottage. Like most places here, the paint is starting to fade and it's an older build. It is Fluff Friday. I mean, granted, we died twice in the last Fluff Friday, but we still had a great time. I think we're actually embracing the Fluff Friday today. Gray, these backgrounds be hitting as usual. Of course, that's true. Not a lie detected here. It's nice. It's quaint. I want to say it's quaint because we're playing quaint now. It's quaint. If flaws make it charming, and it's something that can't be fixed. The driver unlocks the door and I grab my bags from the trunk. I pack the essentials, I packed for the full vacation, I pack lightly. Florence feels like somebody who flies by the seat of their pants. Like, they're just doing enough to get by. I mean, how much do I need? They just packed one underwear. It's disgusting. Oh no, I'm making Florence disgusting. I'm sorry, Florence. Florence is a free spirit, okay? They're giving big Sagittarius energy. I would know because I'm one. But they're giving like, just want to live life and think later. You know? One pair of underwear. Look, it's not that gross. Okay, they're going to be in their swimsuit half the time. It's probably fine. They go commando. It's just out there. Just getting a breeze. Disgusting. Florence, please. I mean, how much do I need? I sling a backpack over my shoulder. We do it different again. There's a washing machine inside. I just need my toothbrush and some bug spray. Heavy on the bug spray. Fuck bugs. I love summer. Summer is one of my favorite seasons. Spring and summer are like fighting for my favorite. And the one thing about summer I can't stand is bugs. Like, I can't. Like, I even like camping. I like going outdoors, but I don't like bugs, like, at all. Unless it's like a bumblebee, or like a ladybug, or an ant, or something. But, like, beetles, cicadas, mosquitoes, even spiders, sorry. Fuck that. Like, I don't fuck with bugs. Me and my homies don't fuck with bugs. Hot take. Once I have everything, the driver rolls down their window, giving me a wave. Don't forget to rate me 5 stars. You know what? Just because you said that, I'll rate you 5 stars. But is this driver as hot as the Dois driver? That's the real question. Every driver in every game is now the Dois driver. I flash a thumbs up and fiddle with the app as they take off. Aw, I like how they were like, yeah, I'll do it. The front door creaks open and Aunt Jody walks out. She's waiting for me with a warm smile. I stay strapped with that bug spray. Hey, Florence. Hi, Aunt Jody. You look cute. I like her style. Thank you so much for coming out all this way. She greets me with a hug and looks me over. I remember when you were just a little kid, and look at you, all grown up now. We should make a game full of inconsequential side characters from all of our games and make that a dating sim. Ooh, real. Oh. I do have like two unnamed tattoo. Well, they're not unnamed, but two invisible tattoo artists from Shay's shop, Kai and Jenny. And I imagine that they're both really hot. And then I have like people in Crabs and Cocktails for sure, like some of the lifeguards, like Heather, Nathan, but fuck Nathan, you know. Who else? Cassie doesn't count. And then Lord of Lies, just any NPC. Just name any NPC. All my homies hate Nathan. It's actually based off of a real guy that I couldn't stand named Nathan. And also I noticed that most Nathans, not all, most, suck complete ass. Sorry. Pick a different name. Like, it's just predestined. You don't want to hear me sound so old. Come in. I'd offer to help with your bags, but I don't think you need it. Yeah, because we didn't pack anything. I shrugged, the backpack shrug over my shoulder. We head inside the house together. Florence feels very lanky to me. Very just like tall, willowy, skinny. I don't know. Feels right. Tall and lanky, yeah. I don't know. This is character building for me. Once inside, I see the house is in a similar condition, worn down. Also wears sandals. Okay. This is real. They wear like sandals that they should definitely get rid of. They're super resourceful, love going to the thrift store, will not let go of items of clothing. Like they have one shirt that they love that they sleep in every night, you know? And it's like super, like, it's so faded, it's so just beach bum for real. Yeah, like really feel, is that just it? Is my character just a beach bum? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can see all the, that's it. You summed it up. You said it. They're also giving Shaggy vibes, so I guess that's it too. It does fit the game. There you go. I did it. Once inside, I see the house is in a similar condition. Very cute. Worn down, but she's put in an effort to make it comfortable. Yo, these are the kinds of houses you want to take a nap in, on a real note. At my aunt and uncle's house, I used to fall asleep at their house all the time, and it became like a running joke that any time that I came over, I was just going to take a nap. And I did, because if I laid on their couch, like unmoving for 5 minutes, I was going to just be knocked out. And we lived in Florida, so I'm a beach girly. I know all about beaches. I used to live 10 minutes from one. I could go to one after school every day if I wanted to. Like, love it. Love it, love it, love it. But, oh God, when you come home from the beach, I don't know if you guys have this experience, but you come home from the beach from a long ass day because you get up really early, and then you come home at like, I don't know, middle afternoon, you eat something, you take a nice shower, and then you just fucking lay down and the sun's still out, and then that is the best sleep you'll ever get in your fucking life. Like, that is premium nap time. If you want to have the best nap of your life, just do that. Just do that. 3 simple steps. That's so lucky. That sounds incredible. It was a fun part of living. It's expensive as fuck, obviously, to live there, but, you know, for what it was worth, good memories. So can relate to Florence already. We're expecting our first guests in a couple of days. I'd like to make sure the house is clean and ready to go. It'll be easier to manage with both of us working. That's why I'm here. I'll show you where you'll sleep. Come here. She leads me upstairs. There are 3 bedrooms and a large bathroom. Along the walls, there are photos of nautical scenes, like the lighthouse and other shots of the town. That's millennial core. Oh, thank you for the follow. Janera, oh, I recognize your name. You're in the Indie Otome server, like with J&B and stuff. Hello, thanks for dropping by. We're playing an Amare game today, so I think this will be up your alley. And it's called Seaside Inn, and I think we turn into a mermaid at some point. I'm character building at the moment. Our character is they, them, and their name is Florence, and they're a huge beach bum. And that's pretty much all we've got right now, because I've been too busy yapping and not enough playing. And I've got this exact background as my green screen that's on screen right now. Hell, let's go! An Ariel cameo. I fixed this room up for you. Thank you. The guests will stay in the other 2 rooms, and I'm on the ground floor. I prefer it if you use the downstairs bathroom, okay? We do as the lady says. I look around the room and I'm hit with a wave of nostalgia. This is the same bedroom I slept in our vacations as a kid. Kawik Bay has an older population. Aunt Jody and my uncle never had kids. Honestly, they're better off without them. So it was just me. So it was me and my sibling. So it was me and my siblings. Oh gosh. Okay. Is Florence an only child? No. Does Florence have a brother and sister? They feel very middle child to me. So yeah, they probably have a lot of siblings. But there were still plenty of kids in the house and other kids we met in town. I set my stuff down and sit on the bed. The open window lets in the fresh air and I take a deep breath. The air doesn't smell like this back home, not when we're so far from a city and so close to the ocean. I'll let you get unpacked and we'll go over the game plan. Thank you for the room. No, thank you. I unpack and try to make the space my own. There's a painting on the wall that catches my attention. A mermaid sitting on a rock who's staring at the ocean. Groups of mermaids often swim by the shoreline. I remember one late summer evening sitting at the end of the pier. They swam by. Wait, okay, so we're aware? I thought this was going to be a secret. No, okay. They're like, nah, mermaids be hanging out. I see them all the time. Me and mermaids, best friends. I'm actually genuinely shocked by that. Like, I think that's great. That it's just, it is what it is. I was enthralled and went back each night to see them again. They had moved on by then, however. God, to be a mermaid. Back downstairs. Wow, okay. Back downstairs, Aunt Jody is set up at the kitchen table with her laptop. It's been a while, huh? Have a seat. What have you been up to? I give her an overview and what I've been doing, the part-time jobs I've done, and how the rest of my family is. Do you have anyone special back home? Damn, already getting right to it. Nah, we single as fuck. I laugh and shake my head. No one right now. I was in a relationship not that long ago. It's been a long time. Nah, Florence got bitches. No. I feel like Florence is just the kind of person who's just like, they're free-spirited, man. They probably went on some dates, had some talking sessions, had some situationships or whatever, but nothing really ever panned out. There was someone, but we didn't last. She nods in understanding. Things are good here, but I'll admit I was stressed about running the Seaside Inn by myself. I'm glad to have your help. We'll be responsible for making sure the place is clean, the guests are treated well, and having things run smoothly. I think I would love to work at an inn, or like some sort of hotel. An inn, like a bed and breakfast or something. That would be fun. Classic family. Who you dating? Are you married? Literally, can't go a second. Can't go not even a minute. Luckily, I don't have that problem. I've been married for a couple years, but you know, before, definitely was an issue. Are you a good cook, or would you prefer to clean? Oh, God. I love doing both. Okay, I'm a weirdo. My favorite jobs that I've ever had are working in kitchens and cleaning. Like, I loved my janitor job. I love my cooking job. But what does Florence prefer? I feel like Florence hates cleaning. All right, Florence is a cook. There you go. I cook a lot. I'm comfortable in a kitchen. Now I'm just imagining them, like, having a bunch of TikTok recipes that they cycle through. I'd love to work at a hotel night shift so I could just chill and do nothing except check people in. The dream. The dream. Just any kind of receptionist job, it would be perfect for me, to be honest. She taps away at her laptop. Oh, are you any good with computers? I need to update my website, but I'm useless at technology. I'm a computer whiz. I'm sure I can figure something out. They don't know shit about computers. I can look up how to do it and set it up for you. Thanks, I appreciate it. She pulls the laptop screen down to look at me. I forgot to mention, there's a music festival coming up at the Colwick Bay is hosting. The Oceanfront Music Fest, people coming from out of province, and maybe even out of the country to visit. Hey, we might even get a few mermaid visitors. There are a few pods that swim by this time of year. I've been working with Julietta. She's organizing the festival. It's almost a month away, but I was wondering if you'd like to help her out as well. Yeah, sure, whatever you need help with. It'll be fun, I promise. They have some good talent. Hey, have you ever been into that? Oh gosh. They feel musical to me. I feel like they got a ukulele. Millennial core. Is Florence a millennial? That's the real question. I feel like it's kind of predestined at this point. We've been making too many millennial jokes, and it'd be funnier to make fun of our own character that way. Wait, how old are the love interests? I don't want them to be significantly older than them. There's such a ukulele. I took band in high school. It's probably best I never get up on stage. Love interests are early. Ooh, okay, yeah. So, well, unless this is in the past, but, you know, I guess they just have an old soul. We'll just say that. Because Florence is giving, like, oh my gosh. Wait, okay, so their name is Florence and the Machine, right? Obviously, of course. So their parents are probably hippies. Or, like, you know, they're in, like, a family of just, like, old souls, you know? So maybe that's where it comes from. Like, so that they, like, have the aesthetics of a millennial, but they're not actually. Or they're like me and on the cusp, quote unquote. I'm not on the cusp. Cusp would be 1996, okay? Not 1998. So yeah, they play an instrument. Yeah, I can play. I used to take private lessons and everything. Wow. We'll have to sign you up for next year's festival. No, don't do that. But anyway, it'll be a nice day. I'm sure the organizers will love to have more volunteers. She closes her laptop and gets to her feet. We have a couple of days before our first guests arrive, and we'll start preparing the house tomorrow. You need some time to get settled in before I put you to work, right? She checks the clock on the wall. A nice young man from in town has been coming by to help. Is it Taylor? So I do know the love interest's names. That's it, though. That's all I know. I swear. Some of the heavy lifting out back. We've been clearing out the shed. He usually swings by around this time. Florence pulls out the ukulele. I said, baby. Dude, okay, I'm not joking. I love Wonderwall so much. Like, not even unironically. Like, I love it. I love it. I'm just a music freak, so I love listening to everything. Yeah. Florence would 1000% sing Wonderwall, and they can't sing. They can't sing. I just know it. They can't sing very well. As if on cue, there's a knock on the door. But that's the beauty of some of the older, like, grunge rock and stuff, is that you didn't need to actually be, like, good at singing. You just had to be able to carry a note, not really a good note, even a sour note. Like, I do, in fact, fuck with that song. Real. Yes, I also unironically love it. When they're sad, they play Creep by Radiohead. I sang Creep earlier today to Logan. Because it's just a funny thing. He was just like, you're being such a freak right now. And I was like, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Oh my gosh. There's a TikTok that's so funny. And it's just these old ladies in like this church. And they're doing like this orchestral version of Creep by Radiohead. It's so funny. I love it. And I sing it just like they sing it in that fucking TikTok. Because I love it so much. I love it. As if on cue, there's a knock at the door. It's open. There's a bardcore version that I love. Please DM it to me. I would love to see it. There's fiddling with the doorknob, turning the wrong way at first. Eventually, whoever's on the other side has to push it open. He glances up and down, and Jody winces. Okay, that's going to be on the to-do list. Aw, it's like a Mamma Mia. Wait. Hold up. Gray, is this just your Mamma Mia? Because it's all clicking now. Hold up. It's just Mamma Mia with mermaids. Which isn't a bad thing. That's an improvement. Because I love that scene where, like, she's fixing everything, you know, money, money, money. Okay, I could talk about Mamma Mia forever, okay. Okay, that's going to be on the to-do list. I've been meaning to unstick it for ages now. This is Mamma Mia, which with Aquafina. See, this is what I love about creating things, because it's like we could take all our favorite things and we could just mash them together like this weird collab and then just, like, throw it on paper. And it hits. It eats. She goes back to her laptop and takes more notes. Hello. Hey, good to see you, Jody. My name's not Jody. Say hi to me. I never even made that connection, but you're so fucking right. I love that scene. Mamma Mia is my favorite movie ever, as it should be. Do you like the second one? I thought the second one was okay. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad either. I just, like, prefer the first one, obviously. Hello, Taylor Awuka. He glances my way and gives me a friendly wave. I like that a lot of your characters have beauty marks. I be zoom the fucking... He's around my age and looks comfortable in his summery clothing. His smile is bright as he leans against the doorframe casually. This is Taylor. He's been helping me in his spare time. I love beauty marks. Me too. Places to smooth. You stole the words out of my mouth, Gray. I was this close to fucking say it. I was this close. Get out of my head, witch. Door frame lane. Oh, he's so book talk. Holy. Not book talk. He's so written by a woman. Taylor, do you remember Florence? They came here when they were little with their family. They're my nibbling? What is nibbling? We gonna be nibbling on those beauty marks. He blinks and examines me. It's like, what the fuck are you? No way. My mom used to take me here in the summer. There were... oh, I need to give him a voice. Huh? No way. My mom used to take me here in the summer. There were only ever a few other kids my age. Yeah, you brought a bunch of kids to town. He flashes a smile. Then it's nice to see you again. Oh! Childhood friends. Here we go. Here we go. I racked my brain trying to remember a Taylor growing up, or any boy in town that looked like him, but I'm coming up blank. I give him a smile. Oh, damn, not us not remembering him. I give him a smile in return and hope he doesn't realize I don't remember. Did you just get in? Maybe an hour ago. I was dropped off. Hey, then why don't I take you around? Damn, okay. All right, sure. Okay, let's go. Show off Kawick Bay if you haven't been back in a while. Fuck it. I glance at Aunt Jody and she nods encouragingly. Aunt Jody asks, yes, go with the man, please. I want to wear Taylor's overshirt, the Dream to Steal Lover's Hawaiian shirt. Just get a grandpa. Okay, just being mean, I'm sorry. Don't remember him. Awkward. Real, he loves his Hawaiian shirts. Wait, does he just have like an entire closet full of them? Alright. Yeah, you go on. It'll be good to know what's there when guests ask for things to do. Taylor grabs the door for me and we head out together. Hand in hand at this fucking point. We walk to town and he falls in step beside me. Hey, it's okay if you don't remember me. Fuck. He clocked us. Oh no. Okay, play it cool. I look a lot different than I did back then. I didn't go by Taylor either. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, that makes sense. Also, nibbling is like niece, nephew, but gender neutral. I didn't know that. That's cool. I learned something today. Gag doo-doo. Gagged us for sure. As I meet his eyes, a memory finally appears of hanging out with the other kids in town. Oh, gotcha. I like your new look. I've changed too. Oh, okay. I feel like Florence has always been the same. Nothing. So, Taylor, you look great. I like your new look. So, Taylor and him? Got it in one. Thank you. Thanks for understanding. See, Florence knows what up. We clocked in. It's funny to be back here. Are you here with your mom again? He shakes his head. Nah, just me this time. I'm working in the gift shop in town, Castaway. I'm only part-time, so I haven't plenty of free time to help Jody. That shed in the back was a mess. Thank you for helping her. He shrugs. Hey, it's no problem. How long are you here? Until the end of summer. So you'll be here for the Oceanfront Music Fest? That's awesome. I'm excited for it. So excited I couldn't speak. I just realized this could be a tragic romance by the end. Like we're falling, but we gotta go home. Oh no. We reach the main street in town, brightly colored shops in a row. At the Shore General Store. Cute. You have the best names. Anytime I need a name for like a location or something, I'm coming right to you. Like I'm seeking you out because I'm so bad at it. It's unbelievable. Busy Bee took me way too fucking long to come up with. And honestly, I had help. So like I'm invading your DMs. Oh no! The Bluebird Diner. Not the maniacal laughing. This is Fluff Fridays, Gray. The music festival is the biggest change. It'll take place in this park since they built a stage a few years ago. Castaway is just over there. They also sell jewelry and beads. Oh, the lighthouse is closed, but people still take photos and stuff. He puts his hands on his hips looking around. Santos is still running at the Shore General Store. Huh. I think the Bluebird Diner was a seafood restaurant when we were kids. I take it in and think about the summer days I had spent on this street. It's nice nothing has changed, you know? It's so familiar. He thinks for a moment and looks around with me. Yeah, I guess you're right. Is the ice cream stand still open? Okay, the real questions. Happy Swirls? Oh yeah, the same old man is running it too. The water laps against the shores and the seagulls squawk overhead. An older couple walks out at the Shore's General Store and they eye us up. Taylor leans in closer to me. Gotta admit, I'm glad you're here. There isn't anyone else our age in Kawick Bay. Oh gosh, just Taylor surrounded by just geriatric folk. He waves politely at the couple and gets a nod back. Everyone is nice and all, but it's good to have a new life breathed into town. It's nice to have somebody who I could actually flirt with here. He checks his watch and clicks his tongue. Hey, sorry, I should check in with Nicole at the shop. It was good seeing you, Florence. Same to you. Thanks for showing me around. I hope to see you again. Of course we're flirting. Are you joking? Are you joking? No world in which you give me a should I flirt option. I should have done this before, but you know, whatever. Let me do that right now. No world in which you give me a flirt option, I'm gonna be like, I'll pass. What? Have you met me? Taylor, hitting up the MILFs on a real note would have a lot of success. Like, I thought them, and I was going to make a joke that he's flirting with Jody, but I was like, that's inappropriate. But you said it now, so the floodgates have opened. Cowick Bay might not have changed a lot, but thanks for showing me around. It's been really nice seeing you, and I hope to again. He shrugs casually. It's just, these two are just two casual motherfuckers. Like, they're the most casual, just casual flirting. Yeah, I like you. I like you too. Should we go on a date? I mean, I guess. Fuck it. Just like, okay. It's a casual off. It's a small town, you definitely will. I'd like that. I'm also relieved there's someone my age here. He flashes me a lopsided grin. Better stick together then. I mean, that's how it goes. He pulls out his phone before he walks off. Hey, is it cool if I get your number? It'd be nice to stay in contact. Yeah. I give him my number, and he fires a quick text so I can add him as a contact. He gives me a friendly wave before jogging off. I figure I should head back to the B&B. I start thinking about what I want to make for dinner as I walk back. Same. OMG, I just noticed the bracelets. Yeah, they're really cute. The colors. Taylor would be the kind of guy that middle-aged ladies would love. Oh my gosh, so true. The attention to detail. Oh, very true. Oh, the track is so nice. Gosh, I love this vibe so much. Like this late spring, early summer, just summer vibes. I mean, hello, I made crabs and cocktails. Of course I fucking love the summer vibes. It just goes hard. It's strange to be back here. Makes me want to do it again. Like, oh, God, so good. Such a great aesthetic. And I remember family dinners at this very table. They were probably still pencil marks I sketched under it. Something to clean up tomorrow, if Aunt Jody hadn't already gotten them off. She sent me the link to the Seaside Inn's website, and it's in rough shape. If I was a customer, I'd think it was a scam. Oh, gosh. I put in on my to-do list for tomorrow to get it set up. The TV quietly drones as Aunt Jody is half asleep watching the news. Oh. The sun is setting, and I pulled the front door open. I have to yank it as something is still making it stick. Jody calls from the living room. Are you headed out? Just shut it tight behind you. I do as I requested and pull the door shut. The spare set of keys she gives me jingles in my pocket with emotion. I need summer to come faster. No, for real. Like, please. My mom and my brother made fun of me today because they were like, oh my gosh, you're so white. Like, and legitimately in real life, I look like a ghost. Like, they said I look sickly. I need a tan, like nobody's business. It's insane. I'm so miserable. Help me. Bring my melanin back, please. We're just at the end of it here. Autumn soon. Ugh. Oh, really? Oh, jeez. I forget that there are different seasons in different places. Wow. The Americans popping up again. Turning down the main road, I walk back into town. There's a flash of headlights and the sound of a car engine. I walk along the side of the road where grass breaks through as a lone car passes and pulls into a driveway. It cools down at night here, and I'm glad I brought my jacket. Cowick Bay isn't lively, but the lights are on at the Blue Bird Diner. A young family walks out talking and laughing while balancing containers of leftovers. And oh, it's morning for you guys, right? Good morning! The Happy Swirls ice cream stand is closed but promises to be open tomorrow. The beach isn't just white sand, lots of gray pebbles that I carefully navigate. It's well loved anyway. Sandcastles slowly eroding by the shore. Heading for the pier, the wooden boardwalk creaks beneath my feet. As I stare at the ocean, I take a deep breath of the cool evening air. Take a seat at the edge, dangle my feet in the water. Dangle them in the water, hello? Put your dogs in there. I take my shoes off and dip my feet in the water as I sit at the edge of the dock. The water is cold, but it feels nice. The sunset is reflected in the ocean waves, and I pull my jacket tight around me. To be here. A few gulls circle overhead before heading into town. This day has been steeped in memories, and here I am in my clearest one, staring at the ocean at sundown. Wow. It's not the writing, it's just me. It's nice, it's bittersweet. No, it's nice. Why would it be bittersweet? I kind of want to know why it would be bittersweet. I get lost in thought. It's like walking through a scrapbook of faded pictures. Oh, are we sad about losing our youth? Nah, we're optimistic. We're still young. We're as young as we feel, okay? It's nice to visit again and remember everything. It's like walking through a scrapbook of faded pictures. I get to remember each moment. See, what I didn't show, even though I did browse for a second, is that if you go in the gallery here, the little thing! It's the Polaroids. This is so cute. And it's in a box where you keep all your pictures. I love it. It's nice to visit again and remember everything. It's like walk. Oh, I already read that. Okay. There's one particular memory that comes to mind now. Watching the pod of mermaids swim by, backlit by the setting sun, I remember one leaping out of the water, a flash of their fin before diving back down. The water in front of me begins to ripple, like there's something beneath the surface. I lean forward to get a closer look. She's just chilling? Okay, hi. Hi, do you live here? I don't, but I do now. It's like I'm moving in tomorrow. I startle at the sudden appearance as someone beside me, water splashing everywhere as I pull my legs up. Hello? I scramble back onto the boardwalk and wince as I hit my elbow on the dock rail. Whoa, are you okay? No. I nod and rub my elbow. The pain doesn't last and I'm distracted by what I see in front of me. Her long dark hair spills down her shoulders as she gives me a bright smile. The most notable thing is the brilliant scaled tail that's draped over the dock. She flaps her fin into the water, splashing it, as if my child memory of seeing mermaids has manifested her into existence. Here's one right in front of me. I must have startled you. Sorry about that. I was just excited to see someone. I wanted to ask about this town. I've seen it before. We swim by this area every year, but I've never stopped. I wanted to check it out. Her words come out in a rush, and I need a moment to process everything. Are you with others? She nods. She does up here. My family and the rest of my pod, we swim near shorelines. I'm Melanie, by the way. Hi, Melanie. She offers me a hand and I take it. It's awkward with the webbing between her fingers, but she's enthusiastic all the same. I do love that this is just casually mermaids just hanging out, just coming over, just fucking around. Florence, hi. Florence, I really like that name. Thank you, Melanie. I chose it myself. She lets my hand go and rests both of hers on the dock as she looks at the Cowick Bay. When I was little, I saw a group of mermaids swim by roughly this time of year. Could that have been you? She tilts her head to the side, one eye closed as she thinks, yeah, checks out. Did you grow up here? My family would come to visit. We have relatives here. Oh, me too. Really? She laughs and pushes her hair out of her face. Well, maybe not here. I guess it's not impossible. I just meant my family has always loved human towns and mingling, though usually we're much further south from here when it's warmer. She shivers exaggeratingly and gestures in a vague southwestern direction. The gills on her neck open and close rhythmically, her tail swishing in the water. Is that why you're here? Yeah, I was thinking about a new direction. I wanted to spend some time in a human town. Is Cowick Bay nice? It's awesome. It's okay. It's boring. It's awesome. It's nice here. There's a beach and a forest, the lighthouse, and all the shops in town, too. Have you been to a lot of places like this? I'd say so. Some of this coast, but a few where the towns are built into the water itself. We spend a lot of time here. I wanted to check it out all on my own, though. She tilts her head and looks at me curiously. Are you here visiting with your family again? No, actually I'm working. I'm staying with my aunt. She runs a bed and breakfast, the Seaside Inn. I'm helping her run it, and she wrote me into volunteering with an upcoming music festival. That sounds awesome. I can't wait to check that out. That settles it. I'm staying here, okay? Do you want to stay in my room? What's your bed and breakfast like? It's quaint, rough around the edges. I think it adds to the charm. That's sweet. I'd love to see it. You can. You're moving in. We're booked at least for the next week. I'm trying to get a website working. It does match everything so well. I'm just like, she's here now, so I can't focus on anything else. Melanie laughs. I wasn't thinking about staying. I don't think I could pay. I'm used to sleeping in the water. The sun dips below the horizon, the reflection sending streaks of gold into the ocean, her tail fin swishing in the water relentlessly, sending ripples across the surface. I should let you go. I'll see you soon, right, Florence? I'll see. We're flirting. Fuck. Hello? Again. I thought there was a poly option. Maybe I just imagined it. Maybe I just hoped for it in existence. But if that is a thing, let me know now. Regardless, I'm playing the field until otherwise. I'll make... Not he. I'll make sure of it. Yes, I'm going to come back here every day until I see you again. I lean back, hands on the damp wood of the pier, and smile at her. For sure, I definitely want to see you again. I'm glad you chose to visit here. Me too, especially now that I met you. I'm looking forward to it. She pushes off the dock and dives into the water. She splashes into the water, catching my legs. It's not a big deal considering I already got wet. She pops her head out. I could have made a joke there, but it was too easy. She pops her head out of the water and waves at me, diving into the ocean. The end of her tail flaps up, and the shine of her scales reflects in the sunlight. I sit for a while and watch her swim away. I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave. It's cold now with the sun gone. I shove my hands in the pockets of my jacket and hurry back to the Seaside Inn. Good day for us! 2 cuties in a row, let's go! I stick the key in the lock and jimmy with the door until it opens. The house is dark except for the white glow from the TV. Even with the sound on, Aunt Jody has fallen asleep in front of it. I fall asleep with the TV every night. I can't fall asleep without noise. Like, I have an issue. I just play the same YouTube video that I've watched for the last, 3 weeks on repeat while I go to sleep. And if you listen to the same videos every night, you don't focus on them, so it just lulls me right into sleep. It's like Pavlov dog response or something. I creep up carefully and extract the remote to shut it off. Rude. My husband, that's what he does. She shifts in her sleep but doesn't wake up. I head up to my room. I towel off before bed, wiping down my legs from the salt water. I climb. No, don't climb into bed! You've got outdoor on you, Florence! Go take a shower! There's gonna be diseases in there. I'm very weird about that. Do not take the outside in. Especially in your day. Take a shower! Okay, whatever. It's in Florence's character to not do it. Florence is dirty. He's stinky. I'm so fucking same. I'm just weird about that. I don't know why. The mattress is harder, the pillow bigger than I'm used to. I also hate shoes in my house. Like, anytime my friends come over, I'm like, shoes off. Like, that's the first thing I say to them. And some of them know. But one of my friends, she always pushes it. She always fucking pushes it. No shoes in the house. Get it out. I have carpets as well, so that makes it even worse. It's like, cut it out. I toss and turn as I try to get comfortable. I read a book, I watch some videos on my phone, I just try and relax. Yo, psychopath option? Who just lays in bed and what if a thought happens? Florence has no... You know what? Florence is probably one of those freaks who's like, he's neurotypical. He probably can just stay with his thoughts because there are no thoughts. And it'll put him right to sleep. Just so rude. But also probably true. If it was me, it'd be videos on the phone until I go to bed. Sorry. I shut my eyes and even out my breathing, even as thoughts swirl around my head from the day. I mean, and they saw 2 cuties. They could just think about the cuties before they go to bed. See, the trick is to never leave the house, and then you never have to bring the outside in. Ah, life hack. The morning becomes a full preparation day for guest arrival. Aunt Jody leads me to the rooms and goes over what my duties will be. The fridge is stocked for us, and then has a list of dietary requirements kept on hand. Our first guests are one group, a couple. We should have more in the coming weeks, hopefully. I set up my laptop and look over the Seaside Inn website. I watch a few videos to understand what I'm dealing with. It takes a couple hours to fiddle with the coding and the layout. At one point, I just have to start from scratch. You've taken plenty of photos of Calwick Bay, right? I'll put them on the website and show off the area. Do you have any photos of the house? Jody sends me a few, and I pick the best one to display. The site is far from perfect, but it looks a lot better than before. When I show her, she lets out an exaggerated sigh of relief. I knew I could count on you. Oh, she's so grateful. Modern problems require modern solutions. We tackle the backyard next. There's a large shed in the back, and she creaks open the metal doors. Taylor helped me clear this out. It was full to the brim, and I couldn't get the door open. She has a specific vision for the backyard, and I spent the majority of my afternoon moving patio furniture. There are colorful pillows thrown onto chairs, an outdoor grill. I loved grilled food so much. My mom told me earlier today, she was like, I got a new grill, guys. I got a new grill, so come over. And I'm not joking. I'm this close to buying a bunch of meat when I go to the store next, like some shrimp, some chicken, some everything, and marinating them bitches in some Ziploc bags, and then coming over to her house and just grilling for like 3 straight hours, and then taking all that meat home and then just like eating it slowly over the next couple of days. I'm not joking. I need it so bad. I don't have a house, but if I had a house, I would be grilling all the time. But I live in an apartment. And technically we have outdoor does anybody use the outdoor grills in apartment complexes? I don't think so. Okay? I don't trust that. See? You gotta... She sweeps up the area and clears away the dirt. Can you run and grab the light bulbs I bought? They're on the kitchen counter. I do as asked, and she changes the bulbs in the porch lights. We should get string lights. We should get a swinging chair. Oh. Both are good options. Why not both? Swinging chair. Especially for Florence. I feel like Florence is like fidgety as fuck. Like they gotta be doing something, moving around, and like sporty and out and about and outdoorsy. Imagine. I offer my suggestion of a swinging chair and she beams. That'll look great out here. I'll put it in an order. The backyard is set up and we stand back to look at our handiwork. This will do for now. We've got to tackle that damn front door. I research solutions to fix it as we look it over together. Are the screws tightened? Wielding a screwdriver, she works on the strike plate and the hinges. By the way, I love spending time with my aunt. I think aunts are super underrated. Like, I love hanging out with my aunt. She's like super, super sweet. Like, so this is really nice to just hang out with your aunt, especially by marriage, because my aunt is only by marriage, because I only have blood uncles. And then they have like a bunch of sweet little wives. Oh man, what a choice. No, for real. They're not budging. I don't think that's the problem. It looks warped. Examining the doorstep, we notice that what's preventing the door from closing. From the shed, she grabs a pry bar and hammer and nails. We got a handy woman over here. Okay. Handy Jody. I provide moral support as I hold the door steady. Jody pries up the doorstop and nails it back into place. Moment of truth, Florence. Ooh, fingers crossed. Closing the door and opening it, it doesn't stick. We did it. We fucking did it. She places a hand on her forehead like she's about to faint. Thank God. I think we've earned a break. Hell yeah, lemonade time. She grabs us some water and we sit in the water works too. It's sunny, but not swelteringly hot. Just wanted to say I'm glad you're here to help me out. I know how much you loved Cowick Bay growing up. I thought this would be a great opportunity. I hope you enjoy your summer too. I promise you'll have free time. I won't keep you here all hours of the day. No, it's okay. I nod and take a sip of my water. Thanks for inviting me. I'm glad to help out. Giving me a friendly smile, we sit back in our chairs and enjoy the afternoon sun. Oh, I need to drink my water. What am I doing? Just raw dogging it. Our guests check in the next day as just past 4. We're ready for them. As a car pulls up and we head outside, 2 older guys get out and Aunt Jody greets them and helps them with their bags. I hold the door and give them a winning smile as they climb the porch. Oh, this place is cute. Anthony. You have running water, right? Okay, Gary. Yeah, we do. And also, there's the ocean right there. Okay? Just boil that water, bud. I blink and nod quickly. Yeah, everything should be working. Should. About to throw this old man into the ocean. Jody comes up behind me and places a hand on my shoulder. I like their tattoos, though. I'll say that. I'm assuming this one is Gary. Chill, Gary. Aren't you supposed to be meowing? That's a horrible joke. That's a horrible joke. -2. We're so happy you've come to stay. This is Florence. They help me keep the place running. If you need anything, just let one of us know. Thank you. I'm Anthony, and he's Gary. Nice to meet you, Florence. I'll be making your breakfast and snacks if you want them. That's lovely. We're celebrating our 20th. It's on Tuesday. Oh, congratulations. Well, our wedding anniversary. We've been together longer than that. Yeah, because it wasn't legal before. Oh, based on the tone and they look, she throws me. This is the first she's heard of an anniversary celebration. We'll put together something nice for you. Thank you, dear. I take their bags upstairs and show them to their room. Gary pokes around, checking the pillows and headboard. Anthony happily takes a seat. Anthony just doesn't give a fuck. Just chill. Oh, it is the... You know what? Is this just old-ass Chris and Shay? Is that just what it is? Gary. In his youth, he was just Chris. Yeah, I had to set it in 2023 so we could have 20-year marriage anniversary. Nice. I like that. Leaving them to get settled, I meet back downstairs with Jody. She pulls me into the kitchen. They never mentioned an anniversary before this. Shouldn't they have said ahead of time? I'll add a section to the website for special requests. She points at me. Smart thinking. I'll brainstorm some ideas. We have 2 days to figure it out. I nod and she straightens as they come back downstairs. It's a long car ride and we should stretch our legs. Any good places to walk around here? Along the boardwalk, forest walking trail. Ugh. I feel like that's dangerous for them. He's got a cane. You don't want to be in the forest. Go on the boardwalk. If you fall in the ocean, it'll be okay. In Cowick Bay, there's a pier along the ocean. It's really nice at sunset. It's not too far. 10-minute walk. You'll pass by a few stores. He considers it. We'll think about it. We want to explore the area and get some ocean views. Any good places for dinner? There's the Bluebird Diner along the waterfront. Damn, Gary, you want me to hold your hand and take you there too? Like, figure it out. How old are you? Any places to go to eat? Where should I shop? The premium Walmart customer, though. Okay, I'm gonna lurk for a bit because I've got a Canvas quiz. No problem. Feel free to lurk, girl. Good luck. They head back upstairs, talking animatedly to each other. You head up and take a break. I'll need your help before bed. Is there anything else? If there is, I'll call you. I give her a thumbs up and head up to my room. Thumbs up are so funny to me. Anytime I see somebody do like a unironic thumbs up, I'm just like, it's so goofy. Taking some space to breathe, I relax on my bed. The muffled voice of the guest come from the room across the hall. It brings me back to staying here growing up. The sounds of people moving around the house, looking back on those memories. I stayed in my room a lot. I was always outdoors. Nah, we were doing shit. I was never in the house except for meals and bedtime. I spent my days playing on the beach or in the forest. I go through my bag and find what I brought to keep me entertained. One of the 2 things I brought in my bag. Reading, watching a show, listening to music, sketching, journaling. Okay, not reading. It's probably listening to music, let's be real. I grab my headphones and shuffle through the playlist that I made for this trip. I lay on the bed and relax. Even as the day winds down, it's only getting hotter. I'm glad I brought my water bottle. Oh, time to drink. Anytime they bring up water, I'm just gonna drink. There you go. At some point, I might have to just do it multiple times, but whatever. Stay hydrated. My phone lights up and I respond to my friends back home. They're checking in with how I'm doing. After a couple hours, there's a knock at my door. Aunt Jody is in the hallway. Coast is clear. I could use your help now. They're watching the sunset at the pier, and they're eating out tonight. It'll be late when they get back. Get everything you need for breakfast tomorrow ready tonight. I don't want to worry about it in the morning. Breakfast is at 7. That's so early. Yep, can do. Nah, we're early birds. No problem, I'll get right on it. We're in the swing of things now. We head right to the kitchen. I check my ingredients list for French toast. Good idea. Everything is good to go, and I make a note of everything I'll be using. Oh, I know. I do sweep for utensils and appliances to make sure I have everything. The kitchen is well stocked. The car pulls in, so I flip off the light and go back upstairs for bed. As I'm getting changed, I realize it's very warm in the house. Last night it was cold enough to not matter, but the sticky heat of summer has crept in. The house doesn't have any air conditioning either. I don't mind the heat. I need to cool off. I don't mind it. I'm telling you, Florence just go with the flow. Flow rinse, more like. Badum-tish. It doesn't bother me as I climb into bed. I'm still going over everything for tomorrow's breakfast. I wonder if my guests are bothered by the heat. I change back into my new day clothes. I mean, Gary definitely is. What is it? Is it Free Flow? What song is that? There's a... Free flow, like wings of butterflies. That's really his song too. Anthony and Gary are walking up the stairs. Oh, Florence, thank you for your recommendation. The sunset over the ocean is breathtaking. Glad to hear it. I wanted to check. Do you want a fan in your room tonight? There wasn't one already? I'll get one for you now. It's funny that I'm like this, because, like, I write a lot of grumpy characters, you know what I mean? And I think it's so cute when I write them. But then when I have to deal with them, I'm like, shut your bitch ass up. Like, I hope I can. I don't actually know where one would be. Please do. I nod and scoot by them to head downstairs. Ask Aunt Jody, just start looking. Just start looking. Fuck it. If I was a fan, where would I be? This was a horrible idea. Immediate regret. Not if I was a fan, where would I be? Whatever, we're in it. There's none running in the house that I could steal or reposition, so I have to keep looking. There's a storage closet full of coats and a pantry full of food. No fans. Why would the fan be in the pantry? I think back to yesterday as we went through the shed. Was there a fan there? Trading slippers for shoes, I run out. I love that, like, in slice of life stories, these are like the big problems you have to deal with. I love slice of life so much. I am a slice of life defender. Okay, there are people out there, it's boring, it's not fun. Do you enjoy anything? That's what I have to say to those people. And these are the issues. I mean, even if there are other issues too, I feel like these little, because this is just real fucking life, man. I feel like in a sense it kind of preps you for just life. I think the people who don't enjoy slice of life just don't enjoy life. I'm gonna be real. Sorry to call y'all out, but I would recommend seeing the beauty in life. And I think that's what slice of life does. It romanticizes everyday life to a certain degree, and I think it's pleasant. I rush back to take it upstairs. Here, I have this. I hand to Anthony, who stands in the doorway. You're a dear, thank you. Anything else you need? We're fine, night. I mean, whatever, it's fine. I wish them good night as they close the door. Back in my room, I settle once again as the day comes to a close. I wake up early with my alarm and I'm ready to start the day. There's such a beauty in the small normal moments of like, absolutely there is. Like, and then you can just add some like really fantastical elements like mermaids and things like that, and then it's just so much more fun. I don't know. It's just nice to have fun. Who would have thought? Aunt Jody wishes me good morning as we prepare for breakfast. I get straight to cooking. The egg mixture is beaten together. I dip the bread in. The griddle sizzles as I put it all together and grab a pitcher of syrup. And then Gary's gonna be like, I'm diabetic. I can't eat this. And it's like, shove it, Gary. Checking the fridge, I look at my options for berries to put on top. Everything is washed. The preference sheet doesn't offer any clues, so it's up to me. Raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. Okay, raspberries, no. Blueberries, maybe. Strawberries are pretty all-pleasing, I would say. Blueberries too, but definitely not raspberries. They're gonna be like, this is too sour, and there are too many seeds in this. I pick strawberries and plate them up. Jody sets the table and places a vase of flowers in the center. I pass her the pitcher. We finish just as Anthony and Gary come down. She wishes them good morning as I pour orange juice. The kettle is boiled. How do you take your tea? They give me their preferences and I set it up. Anthony starts in on his breakfast. Delicious, thank you. Do you have a newspaper? I blink, trying to remember the last time I've seen a newspaper. No, sorry. I have some old magazines, but nothing current. He analyzes them and finds one to his liking. Aunt Jody and I slip out to give... Oh, gosh. You know, I said I would enjoy working at an inn, but if this is what it's like, I feel like this is nerve-wracking to deal with, like, people who are just... like, oh, I gotta please this person, and I don't know how. With the first check-in and breakfast done, I let out a long breath. As for how it's going so far, it's exciting. It's boring. I mean, it's a little boring. It's not like, it's not meeting mermaids at the beach. I don't know what I expected, but this isn't thrilling work. The best thing will be a paycheck. I get a notification and check my text. To my surprise, it's from Taylor. Oh yeah! They have our number. Morning, hope your first day is going well. It's going better now. I'm bringing coffee to Jody. What's your order? Oh, shit. Iced coffee. Iced coffee. Held to the yeah. It's iced coffee or nothing. Decaf? Joke. Tea? That's not what he asked. And then this is fine, too. Things are looking up for Taylor. Good for summer. He adds a thumbs up. Okay, these might be Gen Zers, but why are they using thumbs up emojis? That's so passive aggressive. Like, I know it's not, but there's something about a thumbs up emoji that's just like, okay, so you hate me. So you want me to die, is what you're saying. Or like dot dot dot, like an ellipses at the end of your, like, stop. Stop it. Cut it out. But if it's pre-established early that that's just like a silly thing they do, I'll let it go. But like, for a person you don't know and they give you a thumbs up, you're like, okay, well... I'll just go fuck myself then, I guess. The millennial anxiety. I'll be there in a few minutes. I'll be waiting. Jody brings me our portion of breakfast and we eat together outside on the porch. True to his word, Taylor arrives quickly. He hands one cup to Jody, the name of the cafe on the sleeve. Ah, thank you, kid. He grins and hands me my order. He keeps the last cup for himself. You didn't need to do this. I'll pay you for it. He waves me off. Absolutely not. It's a victory drink for getting through the morning. I take a sip, and it is nice to have my morning coffee. Thank you, I appreciate it. Of course, are you still busy? I thought we can hang out in the boardwalk for a while. I love that he's just inviting us out to go places. Like, I'm down. I love the forwardness. Always love it. I guess I'll just die. He glances between me and Jody. Yeah, go on. Anthony and Gary are leaving for the day. I'll man the fort. I wave goodbye, and we head down the road to Cowick Bay. Taylor takes a sip from his coffee as we walk. So, how's your first day been? I saw a mermaid. Honestly, really boring. No, bring up the mermaid. That was crazy. He nods and I mean, it's probably not that crazy, but it is to me. He nods in understanding. Then hey, enjoy your free time while you can. Jody's like, go mingle. When's the wedding? Jody's gonna be our best woman. The sun bears down as we reach the town. The ocean laps along the shoreline as kids play by the water. Oh, water. I'll take it. Jody's gave us a job and a man. Okay. Aunt Jody can stay. We sit on the sidewalk as a car crosses in front of us. In the driver's seat is an old lady who barely peeks over the wheel. I met a mermaid the other night. He glances over, eyes bright. For real? I see them swim by each summer. I didn't know they were here already. She said she wanted to check out Cowick Bay, and I trail off seeing a young woman walking down the sidewalk, and that's her. That wouldn't be remarkable, except the last time I saw her, she had a tail instead of her legs. Melanie catches my eye and waves cheerfully. Oh, it is! It literally is. Okay, cool. Hi! Nice. Oh, her dress is so cute. Okay. Okay, it's really funny because Taylor's got a fucking Hawaiian shirt on. We've got, like, the grungiest clothes on for sure, and, like, some sandals, you know, and she's just making us look like bums. Just like as she should. Hi, nice to see you again. You made it ashore? Obviously. Yeah, I started to explore the town. It's amazing what you can see with a new perspective. Oh, I was just about to sing that fucking Panic at the Disco song. You know, new perspective. That's the song I'm trying to think of. Taylor glances between us and I introduce him. This is Melanie. I was just telling you about her. Oh, gotcha. Hey, I'm Taylor. She offers him a hand and he takes it. A lack of hair drops in front of his eye and he swoops back. What are you doing in town? I needed some time away, and this feels like the perfect spot. I know exactly what you mean. He holds up his coffee cup. Do you want a coffee? I think I remember having that when I was little. She places a hand over her heart. I thought my heart would beat out of my chest. Oh, poor thing. Caffeine sensitive. He glances over to the cafe at the end of the street. I'll get you decaf. I clutch my cup and adjust the paper sleeve. It's so considerate. We walk down the street, stepping aside for an older couple walking the other way. I like how, also, Florence, like, if he wasn't so, like, easygoing, like, these are two complete strangers. He spoke to Taylor once, and spoke to this girl once. So, like, they're just all just like, fuck it, we don't know each other, whatever, we're the only young people here, might as well get going. There's like, I am a simple woman. Small town vibes. I love it. Taylor gives them a friendly smile. How's your bed and breakfast going? It could be better. We have a plan, a 20th anniversary for our guest. That's sweet. The problem is we didn't have any notice. It's tomorrow night and we don't have anything ready. Maybe we can come up with a plan? Damn, you're already inviting yourself? I mean, I'm not gonna turn you down. I just... that would be helpful, yeah. She nods. I think about it. What do you mean you'll think about it? You just offered. Meanwhile, she'll think about what she's going to do. My bad. I thought she was like, I'll think about helping you. And it's like, didn't you just say you were going to? Meanwhile, Taylor has been talking through the cafe window. He orders a coffee and hands it to Melanie, who adjusts the sleeve. She takes them with a smile. Hey, don't mention it. Best coffee in town. He's right. It's the only place to get coffee in town. You know what? Let's bust his balls a little bit. Just also the only place in town. He just shrugs. If you plan to experience Caldwick Bay, it's a good place to start. There are a few tables set outside the cafe and we take a seat. So why here? You can travel anywhere, right? That's sort of the problem. We're always on the move. I wanted to see what it was like to stay in the same place. I have to see what it's like to stand on my own 2 feet. Literally. She grins and stretches out a leg. Yeah, literally. All right, Melanie. Don't take my jokes. Look, that doesn't make the statement wrong. True. Same here. I traveled on my own before. I could see Florence traveling by themselves. I've been on my own before. I remember what it's like. It's a good experience to have. Taylor leans back in his chair. That's honestly, it sounds terrifying to me. Like the idea of traveling alone, like as a woman. No, no. Like 2 people minimum with me. Like ain't no way. That's a luxury and a half to be able to just travel with Millie Willy. Taylor leans back in his chair, his hands blocking the sun from his eyes. Yeah, I get that. I was here with my mom when I was a kid, but this is the first time I'm here on my own. Good practice for your university was the idea. You going to university? Spring semester. I was late signed up and missed the deadline for the fall. No, it's okay, man. Just take your time. Environmental sciences. I'm planning to live near campus in the city. Oh. He looks over at Melanie. Actually, I'm almost took oceanography. Oceanography. I'm a dumbass. I worked a 9-hour shift today. It's okay. Oceanography. If I had done that, we need to stay in touch. I could use your expertise. I'm flirting with her right in front of us. Okay, look, I'm down for the poly too, but like, we haven't decided that together yet. Honestly, I just did the same. Did you really? Oh, a 9-hour shift? Or something related to university and oceanography? Because either way, impressive. Oh, it's a lot. I thought it was morning for you there. Do you just work like graveyard shifts? What's going on? I could take you down and show you everything. Alright guys, you guys can keep flirting, but you gotta rope me in somewhere. Please. Saying that word like that. Yeah. He laughs and rubs the back of his neck, looking nervous. Maybe in a submarine. That'd be cool. We all live in a yellow submarine. There's a beautiful coral reef. It's nothing like you've ever seen before. There's so much color in life. She glances wistfully at the ocean. It's funny, huh? I get to experience these amazing things in the ocean, and all I want to do is explore the land. You're looking for something new. There are amazing things on land, too. I would love to explore the ocean with you. Okay, that's cheesy as fuck, but we're gonna say it, because who cares? It must be a totally different world underwater. I can't even imagine. Oh, the things I could show you. Maybe I'll take you someday. It's a date. She looks at me with a curious smile. Maybe I'd like that. Florence, please. Please. The Riz, it's just... I think it would suit you. Being underwater. It changes the way you see people. You'd look good. Not that you look bad up here, but... How would I breathe? You wouldn't. She laughs like it's an inside joke she has with herself. There's a way. We should try it sometime. Not her blushing. There's a way. What's the way? Smooching me? Like, music floats through the air and and the tune is familiar. I just realized we're a musical person and we're about to be dating a mermaid. Hello? Mouth to mouth. Yeah, for sure. Like, is she gonna, like, breathe gills into us? Like, I don't know how this works, but I'm down to find out. Across the boardwalk, I notice the ice cream stand, Happy Swirls, has opened up. There's an ancient boombox playing it beside the man running it, and I remember getting ice cream from him when I was little. Taylor follows my gaze and gets up from his seat. Let's get some ice cream. Melanie, you want some? The owner greets us with a friendly smile. What about me? I'm just being a little bitch. What about me? Offer me ice cream. It's been more than a decade, but it looks a lot like my hazy memories of him. Hey, what can I get for you? Taylor and Melanie step up in order. He turns to me. Do you want a cone or a bowl? Ooh. Okay, bowl is not convenient when we're just walking around. It's gotta be cone. He pulls out a waffle cone. The best cone. What flavor would you like? Oh gosh. Like when I was a kid, there are only 3 options. This is never an option as far as I'm concerned. I'm sorry. Strawberry ice cream can go fuck itself. I do not like strawberry ice cream at all. The closest I'll get is either Neapolitan or like vanilla ice cream with like strawberry swirl in there. That's like the closest I get. But I hate strawberry ice cream. It's because I can't stand artificial strawberry. Like, it's so gross to me. I don't know why. So there's that. Chocolate honestly isn't that great. I'm gonna be a vanilla ass bitch. Vanilla's always good. You can't mess up a vanilla. I love strawberry. I wish I was like you. I wish. I can't. I don't like it. But you know what? I'm one of those freaks that likes mint ice cream. You know, I like mint ice cream. I really fuck with it hard. So my opinion might actually be completely thrown out the window now, to be honest. He has a scoop of vanilla. I love mint too. Culture. Do you want to add sprinkles? Hell no. Okay, and I'm gonna be controversial again. I don't like sprinkles either. Sprinkles suck. Like, they're just sugar and they're hard and they're annoying and then they melt and like fuck up and it turns all brown and stuff. Like, get them out of here. Keep those away from me. They're only decorative. Viewers start plummeting. People start sprinting out the door. We can't. She doesn't like strawberry ice cream and she doesn't like sprinkles. Does she like fun? Hell no. Keep that fun away from me. He smiles at me and hands it over. I reached to grab my wallet, but damn! Taylor's paying for everything. Taylor got coin. Hands him 2 10s. Oh, $20 for 3 cones of ice cream? This is a scam. Unless his ice cream is huge. Have a good day. Yeah, you have a better day with your $20 ice cream. He wishes him well and steps out to the pier. Why am I being so whatever? Offer to pay Taylor back. Yeah, we're gonna offer because he keeps paying for everything. Thank you, Taylor, but I've got to pay you back. Pay me back with a date. It's okay. It leaves more strawberries and sprinkles for me. True. And all the vanilla ice cream in the world for me. As a basic ass pishy... What? Basic ass picky bitch. That's what I was trying to say, but the words got swirled. He waves me off again, just like the coffee. Don't even worry about it. It's my treat. Okay, are you secretly a billionaire? No, you already got me coffee. I pull out a $5 bill and hand it to him. He accepts it reluctantly. Look at this expression. Hey, it's okay. You don't have to pay for everything. I'll feel indebted, man. I can't handle it. Aww. Oh, she got a little bowl. He got strawberry. No sprinkles, though. No sprinkles. But she got sprinkles, and it looks like she got some vanilla. It looks like strawberry there. Melanie is enjoying hers. She got all 3 flavors in a bowl. I love it. Queen. Indecisive queen. She had to get a little bit of everything. With Sprinkles having said yes to everything. That's so cute. I love it here already. I mean, I would too if the world was just getting ice cream and beaches. Taylor laughs good-naturedly. Glad we could help. He has a cone in his hand with 1 scoop of strawberry. Taylor, you lost me. The wind picks up and he brushes the hair out of his eyes. He tosses me a glance. With all the changes from when we were kids, it's nice to have something that never changes. Ice cream is forever. Fucking tattoo that on my forehead. What? Put this on my tombstone. Here lies joy. Ice cream is forever. You sure we're not a millennial? I enjoy it as we stroll along the boardwalk. I feel nostalgic. I like the change. We just hitting on these people every chance we get. It's not a moment. Like, don't let up. I like the changes. Oh. Yeah, I get to come back as an adult and see it in a new light. Or reconnect with someone I never thought I'd see again. I get to see them in a new light, too. Taylor looks around exaggerating. That worked? You're talking about the guy who served us ice cream, right? Oh, yeah. I was making eyes at him. He laughs and he bumps at his shoulder against mine. I hope it's a good light. It definitely is. Everybody looks good in this light right now. Melanie perks up and points at me with her spoon. Oh, you still have to plan that anniversary, right? Do you have any ideas? I must look lost because she laughs. That's all right. We can figure something out. 20th is a big one. I know you're a bed and breakfast, but what if you made a nice dinner? Not a bad idea. Oh, I remember once when we went to Lamb, my dads were invited to this fancy place. They paired wine with different things to eat. I thought it was cool. A wine tasting and pairing is possible. That's actually a great idea. Damn, Melanie. Okay. You should run the place. Summer golden hour light. No, best light. I wish I was in it right now. I mean, I kind of am with the green screen background. I think for a moment. I think we'll do the wine tasting. Wine tasting. That'd be fun. I want to go wine tasting. I can't really drink alcohol very much, but, it'd be fun. I like that idea, and I think they will too. Thanks, Melanie. She gives me... Well, I mean, one of them will definitely like it. One of them will bitch the entire way, so... Of course. At least I know what I'll be making. I finish up my ice cream, ideas of mind. I should check back at the Seaside Inn. This is nice, thank you. Let's do it again. Really? Yeah, if you'd like. I'd love that. I've got to get back to Castaway. Do you want to come with, Melanie? She nods and the two of them wave goodbye. Goodbye, guys. Not them making memories without us. I head back up the street in the Seaside Inn. Where's she going to be sleeping? That's the real question. I guess she said that she sleeps in the water, and then she just hangs out during the day. That's convenient. The night and morning run the same. Anthony and Gary come back late, and we're up early to serve breakfast. Happy anniversary! We're so glad you decided to visit here. We have something special planned tonight. Oh, you're lovely. Thank you, dear. We're renting a boat for the afternoon. We'll be back in the evening. We have a dinner planned. That sounds wonderful. We'll see you soon. After they leave, we go over the plan for tonight. I remember my 20th anniversary. Wasn't this nice? What did you do? I bought your uncle tickets to his favorite hockey team. Oh, that's Canadian. We flew out of the country to watch. Good game, even if they lost. He didn't get something romantic put on the Jumbotron? No, someone else proposed and had it booked. She shakes her head with a laugh. Anniversaries aren't our thing. It was just nice to be together. We start preparing all the ingredients we'll need for tonight. We make a list of things we'll need for the wine pairing. First of all, wine. Yeah, that's a good first step. Do we have any here? Just a bottle or two I keep stocked for the guests. I'll take the car to the next town over. They have a good liquor store. Do we know enough about wine to do this? Your uncle got very into it a few years ago. I must have some leftover knowledge. We'll figure it out. She grabs her keys and pulls the car out of the back lane. While she's gone, I check the fridge and pantry. I'm looking for good snacks to pair. Instead of traditional sit-down dinner, we'll have several appetizers. Jody texts me what she bought, and I research the wines. Now it's about deciding how to lay out the meal. It's late when she gets back, and we don't have that much time. She does another run at the at the shore general store for other necessities tonight. I feel good about my list and I whip up a tasting sheet. We're ready for them. Anthony and Gary come back in good spirits. Anthony, really? Gary does? Anthony rhapsodizes about their boat trip while Gary holds onto his arm serenely. We bring them to where we've set everything up. We put together a wine pairing for you this evening. All of them are local to BC. Anthony beams. What a wonderful idea. Thank you for setting this all up for us. What do you have? I hand out the tasting sheet and walk them through it. Aunt Jody pours drinks and brings appetizers. We have tasted toasted bread drizzled with olive oil, roasted fruits, and a fancy cheese she bought out of town. Ooh, sounds nice. Anthony and Gary are enjoying themselves and talk animatedly about the wines and their tasting notes. After our explanation, we leave them to enjoy it. You did a good job with this. Thanks to you and Melanie. Thanks to you and Melanie. She's a girl I met. She's a mermaid. Long story, but she came up with this idea. Jody just laughs. Good suggestion from her. She heads to bed while I check on our guests and clear their plates. Thank you for the lovely time. I'm sad that checkout is tomorrow. Oh, we'll miss you, Anthony. And you too, Gary. I'm sure you want us out of your hair. I want you out of my hair. We're glad to have you. I'm happy that you enjoyed your time. They smile at me as they head off to bed. I stay to clean up. All right, Gary's warming up. I think when he leaves, he's going to be like, this was actually really wonderful, and I'm just really bad at showing my emotions. The next morning is checkout day, and Cody and Jody brings their bags out to the car. We had a wonderful time. Thank you both. You made our anniversary special. Suppose you'll be wanting this. He hands Aunt Jody an envelope, and the married couple gets into the car holding hands. Oh, okay. We wave goodbye. What is that? She waves the envelope. Our tip. We'll split it 50-50. She cracks it open. She pulls out the tip and it's a fair amount. She counts it and splits it with... Okay, how much though? I'll decide if it's a fair amount. No redemption arc for Gary. Gary's just a bitch from the moment he came to the moment he left. Whatever, at least his husband had a good time. She counts it and splits it with me. I gladly pocket it. She flashes me a smile. Alright, first guest down. We need to turn over the house to get it ready for our next ones. Bro, imagine if they have multiple guests at one time. That's gotta be a lot. We start cleaning the house. I wash the dishes and sheets. It takes the better part of the morning and afternoon until Jody is satisfied. I'm putting the new sheets on the bed. Jody, I keep almost calling her Cody. Cut it out. Cleaning the ensuite bathroom and calls over to me. I'm going out of town tonight. I need to grab some supplies. I want to spruce up the place with some amenities. Do you have ideas for what we can offer? Local fruits, local wines. Fruits. We've had enough wine. We should advertise that we use local produce in our breakfast. She nods approvingly. I'll add it to the list. After we're finished cleaning, she grabs her car keys. She has a crumpled piece of paper that she scribbles on and reads over. Oh, before I forget, there's a package being delivered tonight. Just make sure you're home around 7 to receive it, okay? Is there anything else you need? Can you go through the fridge and pantry and see what we're running low on? You can pick up groceries from the general store in town. Ooh, grocery shopping, let's go. I got it. As if I don't do that all day, every day. I'll be back soon. Don't burn the house down. I mean, if anybody was going to do it, it'd be Florence. That's all I'm saying. No, Florence is pretty competent. Like, they're not quite dumb man trope. They're literally just free-flowing. Just don't give them anything too complicated and they'll be great. Florence is chill as fuck. Yeah. She waves goodbye. So casual. The most cash. So cash. That's exactly what it is. They would say cash. She waves goodbye and heads back to the back lane. The car's headlights flash in the window as she peels away. I finish a load of dishes when I hear my phone ding. Hi. Is this Florence? Oh, is this Melanie? Did Taylor give Melanie her number? A little freaked out about knowing my name, I stare at the keyboard. I'm not sure how to respond. It's Melanie, by the way. I sigh in relief. Yeah, it's me. Oh, good. Taylor gave me your number and his old phone. That's so cute. Why is Taylor the best human being in the world? Like, holy shit, relax. And Melanie's just a cutie. I raise my eyebrows. It was really nice of him to hand over an old phone, yeah. How are you doing? I like it here. Do you have guests staying with you? Not tonight. They left this morning. We'll have more tomorrow. Actually, I need to get groceries. Want to come with me? Yeah. Cool. I'll meet you at the pier. I get a lot of smiley emojis, and I take that as a yes. She's so cute. She's like sunshine. Grabbing my jacket, I lock up behind me. As I approach the boardwalk, I can see Melanie with her phone out. The wind whips her hair as she snaps a photo of something. My feet kick up the gravel of the road and she turns to see me. So, where are we going? At the shore general store, right there. I hold the door for her as we head inside. Oh, good on Florence. Hold and open the door. All right. Have you been here? Haven't had a chance yet. There's an old man behind the counter and he gives me a wave. I take one to providing plastic baskets neatly stacked in the front. Scrolling through my phone, I find the list of things we need to restock. We head through the store and I point out what we need and Melanie grabs it. There's a fan blowing in the front and the freezers offer a blast of cold air to beat the heat. Do you mind the hot weather? She laughs. I've been way hotter places. This doesn't even come close. Yeah, I don't mind it either. I grab a box of pasta and toss it in our basket. As we pass by the produce, the mist turns on. Melanie examines the large blue jugs of water being sold. Do you need one of those? Nah, Jody has one she fills up here, but I am not lugging that back home. She can use the car. Why would you need one? In case there's a power outage or something. She said it's good to have one on hand. Does that happen a lot? Once when I was a kid, it was storming real bad and all the lights went out. I grab a loaf of bread and place it on top, not wanting to squish it. We arrive at the checkout and ring the groceries up. There's a rack of sunglasses that Melanie sends it. She tries a few pairs on. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm gonna die. Do you want them? I can buy it for you. Not you two. Taylor's already got me so many things. Of course he did. Of course he fucking did. He got you an old phone. Like, he's probably just like, you can have this. You can have whatever you like. Is Taylor a secret rich person or are they just like generous as fuck? Taylor loves buying things for people. Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend was really big on that. Like, anytime she came to visit me, honestly, she still does it because we're just really good friends now. But she'll buy me something if she's like, this reminds me of you, and then she'll just get me whatever, which is very sweet of her. But like, she would spend a lot of money on me at one point because I was unemployed, and I was like, bitch, stop. I can't pay you back. And then she's like, love people like that, but also you're stressing me out because money is a source of anxiety for me. Not you two. Taylor's already got me so many things. I'll need a job just to pay you guys back. No. Your job is just being cute, Melanie. You're doing great. I tossed them in with our stuff anyway. It's sunny here. You could use a pair. Thank you. I tap my... See, we have to compete with Taylor slightly now. We're just like, no. We can also get you things. I tap my card. The grocer gives me a paper bags to carry. Teetering, balancing all three, Melanie grabs the bag before it falls. Have you eaten? She shakes her head. Why don't you come back with me? We have food to make dinner, and I can show you the Seaside Inn. I've been wanting to see it. I'd love to. It would be so cash. We take our bags and start walking. As we do, Melanie glances over at me. Would you ever want to live here permanently? Well, most of the people here are just here for the summer, or they're retired, but I could live here. I think so. I love the ocean and have so many memories in this place. It's quiet and safe. Are you thinking of moving here? A few mer people I know went ashore to live new lives. Sometimes they found human partners. Others just fell in love with the world. She looks up to watch a few birds chirping in the trees. I can see why. And would you stay here? She tilts her head. I want to travel and see everything. Then I could settle, somewhere quiet and by the ocean. So here. We watch the B&B and I let us in. I have to keep an eye out for a package being delivered later. She nods and takes in the place. Oh, this is cute. No, you're cute. I pop open a window and let in a breeze. Melanie examines the photographs on the wall. These are amazing. She looks at the black and white photo in the lighthouse. Aunt Jody did that. She's always been a good photographer. At the end of our trips here, she'd send us a photo album of all the memories. Oh, Mom always said it was the best thing to happen to my uncle. Oh, not sweet, happy family life. I've been taking photos too. Taylor showed me how his phone works. She pulls it out and it's an outdated model, but it gets the job done. She says like a Nokia. She shows off her photo gallery, which is full of photos from the town. Lots of them are mundane scenes or objects, but she captured them and made them feel important. Oh, those are cool. You have real eye for this. Every time the Fleur option pops up, I'm like, Florence's face just like, like they know. I look at one of them, a half-destroyed sandcastle as the tide comes in. Those are beautiful. You're really good at it. You think so? Her eyes dart across my features. Can we take a picture together then? Of course! I nod and we get in frame. The kitchen is behind us, curtains blowing in the open window. I look directly at the camera, but she's smiling at me instead. Okay, I'm gonna fumble so bad I'm gonna fold. She snaps a few and nudges me to make me laugh. She looks me over when she's done. These are perfect. She scrolls through them and shows me. I think I do know what looks good. Melanie has more game than us. She has so much more game than we do. Florence is being flirted by these two. We're not doing much flirting at all. Our flirting is like, they're like, oh, that's cute, sweetie. Like, she slips her phone back into the pocket of her dress. She has pockets in that dress? Lucky. I head to the kitchen and unload the groceries. She helps out and carefully sets everything onto the counter while I put it away. You making dinner tonight? Yeah, Aunt Jody said she's getting takeaway tonight. Besides, I'm usually the one cooking. I shut the fridge and check off everything we bought on the note pinned to the front. We should be good. Thanks for helping picking it out and carrying it back. Can I help make dinner too? Yeah, sure. What do you like to eat? Probably seafood, right? Sure. Actually, I wanted to try something new. I nod and pull up some recipes on my phone and go over what ingredients we have. I'm confident in the kitchen, but for tonight, make something No. We gotta show off. Even though basic probably would still impress her. But go big or go home, I say. I want to show off. Of course you do. I tackle making broiled lobster tails. She's had seafood, but probably not something like this. I grab a large saucepan and Melanie is happy to help and grab everything I ask. I feel bad about how everything is turning out. She does well as I read out the instructions to make lemon butter to go with it. Oh, that sounds so good. Just as we finish up, the doorbell rings. I toss the tea towel I was drying my hands with aside and run to get to the door. There's a delivery man already heading. Is it Taylor? Is that their job? A large box left on the front door. I lug it inside. Oh, okay, no. That would have been a plot twist. What'd you get? I'm not sure yet. I grab a pair of scissors and carefully open it up. In plastic wrapping, there are parts of a swinging chair. Hey! Oh, I mentioned we should get a swing chair for the backyard. I pull the parcel to the side, dragging it as best as I can. It's not an easy task with it being as heavy as it is, and Melanie helps give it a shove. We'll need to set it up before the guests arrive tomorrow. I wash up and we sit down to eat the fruits of our labor. This is really good. I'm glad I got to try it. Do you think you'll stay here after summer is over, or will you travel? I'm not sure yet. I'm taking it day by day. That's the best way to go. I am liking how these days have been going, like this one. I had fun tonight. Me too. She says goodbye, placing her new sunglasses on top of her head. Good luck tomorrow with your new guest, and thank you for dinner. She waves and heads back down the road. I get a text from her later. It's a photo of us together, sent with little hearts. Oh! I text her back and continue to clean up the kitchen. Adorable. I'm still washing dishes when the car pulls into the back lane. The headlights beam in through the window. The back door rattles open and Aunt Jody greets me with a smile. You didn't have to wait up. I shrug. I wanted to clean. I had a friend over for dinner. I hope that's okay. Of course. I'm glad you weren't alone all night. There are no guests to entertain, so no worries. I tell her about the night and the parcel delivery. Just as I'm heading up to bed, she calls my name. Florence, do you feel like you've settled in here? Yeah, you made us comfortable. Melanie loves emojis for real. She's probably just like, oh, there's so many. That's so cute. Yeah, I think so. We're in a good routine. She nods and looks relieved. I'm glad. I won't keep you. Night, Lawrence. Lawrence? His name's Florence. Not Lawrence. Lawrence is for tomorrow. Florence is for tonight. I make my way to bed. I realize how close the fucking names are. Okay, and get some rest. Lawrence, go back! This isn't your game. You already have a girlfriend. The next morning is a flurry of activity to get ready for our guest. Jody and I set the swinging chair between a few trees and she drapes a blanket over it. We prepare a welcome basket in the guest room. There's a carefully packaged basket of local fruit that Jody picked up last night. Meanwhile, she sets up special products in both of the guest bathrooms. Ugh. This is so nice. Both guest rooms are occupied this time. I wash up and prepare just in time for the arrival of the guest. The woman who booked the trip is Kayla, and she's brought 3 of her friends. Ooh, the girlies! The car pulls up and Aunt Jody heads out to greet them. 4 people emerge, laughing and chatting with each other. There are a lot of bags I'm tasked to bring in. I struggle with the weight. I can handle it. We can handle it. But it doesn't break my stride. And no one is break my stride, and no one to hold me down. Uh-oh, you got to keep on moving. I'm about to make a playlist for Florence. It's this close. But it doesn't break my stride. I pull everything inside. This place is so cute. You're cute, Kayla. One of the girls steps up to talk to Aunt Jody. There are two other girls and one guy. Jody hands out pamphlets she whipped up detailing features of the Seaside Inn in Calvic Bay. Grabbing their bags, they head upstairs and decide who's taking which room. They sweep by in a whirlwind and don't spare me a second glance as I lug their bags up the stairs. It doesn't bother me. I'm annoyed. It doesn't bother me. We're chill. I don't mind. They're guests, and I'm here to help. I reconvene with Jody in the living room, and she wipes imaginary sweat from her brow. You know, I said they were Sagittarius. They're probably an air sign. They're feeling very air sign now. But which is the real question. There are a few things on their preference sheet. She holds it up. One is vegan and another vegetarian. I think we have all the products and the food we need. As long as I have the right ingredients, I'll be fine. She hands me a copy of the sheet and I look it over. The guests come back downstairs, their voices ringing in the otherwise quiet house. Unpacked and settled in, they seem eager to leave. One is checking the pamphlet and another one is on their phone. So what's fun to do around here? It's all in the pamphlet, but I answer anyway. Gift shop, hello? Ooh, the boat is fun too. I love going on a boat. We went on this one pontoon boat, like, down a river here. And, like, it is just so fun to just be on a boat, like, all day. If you can afford it. Obviously, it isn't cheap. But gift shop, hello? You can go to the gift shop. For the first time, all eyes turn to me. Castaway has handmade beads and things to commemorate the trip. At least it would give Taylor some No, fuck! They're gonna see Taylor. We made the wrong choice. But if they went on the boat, they would have seen Melanie. God! There's no correct answer. They share a glance, and Kayla turns back to me. Sounds cute. We might check it out. They head out with barely another word, the door swinging shut behind them. At least it's not getting stuck anymore. Jody lets me have a few hours to myself as I stay in the room. Kayla gonna steal your man. Ah! She's so pretty. I mean, to be fair, Taylor's already got Melanie and potentially us, like, on their roster. They can't handle any more than us. Okay? They're booked. Jody lets me have a few hours to myself and I stay in my room. I put in my headphones and stare up at the ceiling. A summer playlist puts me in a good mood. Yep, I'm gonna make that summer playlist. I've already got it. Fresh air flows through my window, but the sky is clouded over. I check my phone and there's a little rain cloud forecasted for tomorrow. A notification pops up from Melanie. She sent a photo, this time of the lighthouse where it stands on the rocky cliffs. She sends another text that's just an emoji of a lighthouse. She's so adorable, I can't take it. I text her for a while, and a cold gust of air prompts me to close my window. The sky is getting grayer by the minute, and I don't want it open if it starts raining. Our guests return an hour later. They drop off. I'm glad that we didn't tell them to go on the boat if it was going to be raining. They drop off everything they brought from Castaway. They pile back in their car, and I can hear them mention dinner reservations. The car peels down the road, definitely over the speed limit. Oh gosh. Reckless teens, or young adult women, people. Aunt Jody and I do a sweep of the house and clean anything that needs it before bed. As I'm falling asleep, I can hear the patter of rain on the roof. Ah, that's close to water. It's annoying. It's rain, dog. It's relaxing. Like a normal human being. I'm insanely soothed and the sound lulls me to sleep. The sky overcast and dark when I wake up, raindrops streaking down my window. For breakfast, I make a large bowl of vegan dish that can be easily split into 4 portions. We're ready long before they're up. It's not surprising with how late they got it back. I was vegan for a while. When my husband and I got together, I was vegan at the time, and he was so cute. Like, we were going to a friend's house to go swimming, and he made, like, little appetizers. He didn't need to, but he did, because he was doing catering at the time. And he made these stuffed mushrooms, and they were delicious. They were so good. And I was like, okay, marry me now. Because it was just, like, such a sweet, very thoughtful thing to do. He's always very thoughtful. That's one thing about him that I love, is that, you know, he's just always thinking about other people. Always, like, he's the most thoughtful man I've ever met in my life. He makes me thoughtless in comparison. Like, it's amazing. What a babe. We're ready long before they're up. It's not surprising with how late they got back. They talk amongst themselves as they brush by and enjoy breakfast. They don't spare a glance at either of us. When they finish, Kayla looks out the window and sighs. We wanted to do yoga in the backyard. Why did it have to rain? You can go to the beach later. You could do it in the living room. Yeah, just do it in the living room. I used to do yoga in the living room. I asked, oh my gosh, Florence would be good at yoga. You had to put a ring on it. Hell yeah! You can... Stuffed mushrooms! I love mushrooms. I really do. You can do it here. We'll move the furniture to give you room. I guess it's better than nothing. Aunt Jody and I shift the furniture quickly as they grab their mats and set up. As the guests talk, Jody pulls me aside. You can head out if you want. If they're going to be inside, I'll take care of them. It'll be cramped with too many people in here. You're kicking me out into the rain? She hands me an umbrella. She said, yep, take this. Alright, fuck it. We'll go see Taylor, I guess. You'll be fine. I pull on a raincoat and open the umbrella on the front porch. As I walk down the road, I barely suppress a shiver. My path leads me to Cowick Bay. Ocean waves splash against the shore. It's dead, and most people are huddling indoors to stay warm and dry. The lights are on in Castaway, a safe refuge. The bell rings as I push open the door. Aunt Jody's torturing us. Oh, it's so cute in here. The Wi-Fi password, apple of my eye. This old-ass butterfly. This is so charming. And the flamingos. I want to be here. This place is cozy with knickknacks for sale. They are locally made products that incorporate Cowick Bay as their logo. Hey, how can I... He blinks as he sees me fumbling to close the umbrella. His face breaks out into a smile. Florence, hey! He leans against the counter. He's always leaning. So cash. What are you doing out in this weather? I needed to give the guest space. I wanted to see you. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, it's not true, but also kind of true, but also... Whatever, we're just doing it. I shrug. So cash. I wanted to see you. Taken aback, he quickly gives me a warm grin. Really? Taylor takes a few steps closer. Honestly, didn't expect any customers today, but I'm glad it's you. You're a welcome distraction. Say less. A distraction. His eyes dart up to mine. A nice one. Is your boss in? So we can make out on this counter right here. You want to know if we're alone? I did say that, but I didn't say it like that. Are we? Nicole's out for the day. We have a place to ourselves. Y'all, relax. Relax. Is it hot in here? Like, I like with Melanie, it was like nice date, getting to know each other, very cute, very chill. And then with Taylor, it's just like casual sexual tension. Casual sexual tension is the funniest sentence I've ever said. He gestures to a chair behind him. You can leave your jacket here. Taylor is like, we're going to make the counter. It's like, okay. I mean, who am I to say? My hands are tied. Hopefully. You can leave your jacket here. I leave the wet raincoat. I'm like tongue-tied. Gray, how do you do this? Your Riz game is insane. I'm over here like, all right, drink of water, hello? This is the best part about writing stories, is when you like can make your audience be like, ee! It's like it shouldn't be normal to do that, and yet you can. It's like a superpower. I'm delighted. With the umbrella propped against the side with both of them, I managed to stay dry during the walk. How are your new guests treating you? They're annoying. They're fine. They're alright. They're having a good time. I hope so, but I don't mind the work. I'm glad it's going well. They're here for one more night. He gestures to the rain on the window. Shitty that it's raining during their vacation. Yesterday they were able to go out and have fun. You would have seen them, right? I recommended this place. He nods. Yeah, they were in and shopping around. Brought a commemorative mug. Hey, I appreciate the business. Is it like a mom and pop shop? It's like owned by his family or something? We both take a seat behind the counter. The shop is full of so many different things. I take a look around. There are t-shirts with Cowick Bay emblazoned on them. Hand-painted wooden signs with cute sayings, travel mugs, garden decorations, and outdated movie posters. I point out a plastic lawn flamingo. Exactly. I love flamingos. I have a flamingo bathroom. Like, my bathroom is themed flamingo. Like, I fuck with them very hard. Its painted eyes staring at me. Should I buy that for the Seaside Inn? You should. Absolutely you should. I think that Jody would make it disappear into the shed. No, Jody! I'll keep it in my room. It'll be fine. He drums his fingers on the counter. I would maybe I'll take a picture of it when it's like not a disaster right now, but it's a pretty cute bathroom. I really like it. I like pink. I like birds. I'm from Florida. It just makes sense, you know? Do you like working here? He shrugs, looking around the place. It's not bad. It's not like it's hard work. Nicole lets me stay in the room upstairs for real cheap. I'm building up good savings. Boring some days, but it could be way worse. It could. He leans across the counter. Okay, that's why he buys us so much shit, because he gets a discount here. That's what it is. I unlocked it. I figured it out. He leans across the counter, resting his chin on his arms. Castaway wasn't here when we were growing up, right? A new addition? I don't know how new, but yeah, it used to be a beachy clothing store. Nicole fixed the place up. She said this was always her retirement plan. There are worse places, but at least she gets to spend all the time by the ocean. He laughed suddenly, brushing his hair back. What? Nothing. Just, it's weird. We were both here as kids, and now we're back here all these years later. It's crazy. He rubs the center of his palm with his thumb. I was really shy as a kid. Mom had to force me to go outside and play with other kids. Oh, I was shy too. I was very confident. I usually was getting into trouble. Okay, it's one of these bottom two. Like, we're chill now, so I can imagine us being just like a little shit as a kid. We were a troublemaker. Troublemaker. My parents would have preferred that I stayed inside. Every time I left, I was doing something I wasn't supposed to do. If they ever took their eyes off me, I would run away, stay out after dark, or throw sand at other kids. Florence is a menace. That was you? My past has come back to haunt me. I would like to apologize on behalf of my 9-year-old self. Apology accepted, troublemaker. He said it. He said it. He said what we said. Stop. He leans back in his seat. He's always leaning this one. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean, Taylor. You ever heard that? That's what my bosses would always tell me in my old jobs. I had a hard time making friends. I probably would have liked to be friends with you. Aw, we would have loved to be friends with you. Well, I was a handful. The sand thing. We're at a beach. Everyone gets sand in their shirt and hair. I could have gotten over it. But I'm glad I got a second shot now. Except we're not going to be just friends, Taylor. Sorry. It's just not in the stars for us. You're not still scared? He laughs. Hell no, he's not scared. Nah, not anymore. Got over a lot of fears as I grew up. Good on you. Is Kawik Bay a scary place? You know what? I'm the same way. I was a very shy kid, if you can even imagine it. I was like I was one of those people that like would only talk if I was spoken to. And I was very skittish of everything. I was a super cautious fucking kid. I was scared of like literally everything. Stairs, escalators, any kind of heights at all. I was so shy. I was like, help me. And then I hit like probably like 5th grade and stuff, and then I started being a lot more outgoing. Basically the end of elementary school, I just started opening up a lot, and I don't know really what changed. I think it was just like I wanted to do things. Like, I think there was one particular thing. It was I loved reading in front of the classes, and I loved like participating in little plays and stuff. It could be puberty. That's probably actually one. But I started opening up because I was so passionate about those things that I didn't want to miss out on them. So, like, I would push myself to be a part of them even if I was scared to do it. And I'm glad that I did, because ultimately I realized it wasn't that big of a fucking deal, and then I got over it very quickly. Because in middle school I was, like in chorus and stuff and doing a bunch of shit. So I grew out of it very quickly. And now I'm kind of annoying. Well, you know, whatever. I'm proud of little you. Me too. Thinking back at it, I was like, how did that happen? I don't know. But I think I just stopped caring. Or maybe I made friends that kind of brought me out of my shell a little bit. I don't know. You're not annoying. I like, okay. You know Finding Nemo? There's this one line that I fucking love so much. And it's like one of the fishes introduced himself and he goes, I'm obnoxious. And every time I think of my personality, I just think of me being that fucking fish. Okay? Like, he's not necessarily annoying. He just realizes that he's a lot. And I also realize I'm a lot. And I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. It's just funny to say. I think I made a Finding Nemo reference earlier in the stream as well. It's fitting. Is Kawik Bay a scary place? It's haunted, actually. He shrugs. Nothing wrong with being a handful. Just need somebody with big hands. Not gonna take that back. Just gonna leave that out there. That's fine. When I was little, I probably would say yes and list everything there was to be scared of. Big ol' hands. Yowie hands. He thinks for a moment, resting his head in his hand. in his big old hands. Oh, were you here the year with the crazy storm? Oh, when the power went out? That scared the shit out of me. I was terrified. I was fine. We're cash. We're even more cash than Taylor. If this was a cash off, we would win. I don't remember being scared. My memory's pretty hazy after so many years. But storms never bothered me as a kid. I wish I was like that because storms bother me. Lucky. Yeah, me and Taylor, lucky. He spins the rack of bracelets in front of him. It's okay. We'll keep you safe, Taylor. Don't worry about it. The wood beads clack together. My mom makes bracelets like these. He holds out his wrist and shows his own, which are so cute. She made me these. That's cool. He twists them on his wrist. She does a lot of wood carving. She was teaching me how to do it. Really? Can I see? He nods and pulls out his phone. He shows me the photos he took of it. It's a hummingbird, one that would be hanging from the ceiling with twirling designs carefully carved into it. It's been painted a vibrant red. Wow. She did most of the work on this one. That's why it turned out so good. It's really good. I wanted to keep up the hobby, but it's not the same without her. Oh, what happened to Mom? Oh, okay, she's just far away. We video call sometimes and work on it then. It's nice to have something to do while I'm here. Oh. What do you like to do oh, yeah, that's right. He said this is his first time coming here without his family. What do you like to do in your free time? I made playlists for the trip, and there are a few albums I've been working on my way through. Nice. I don't know how I'd survive without music. Me either, man. It's the only thing that breaks the monotony of sitting here all day. No, for real. So real, if I didn't have music, my job would be like 10 times worse. What are you listening to now? Wonderwall. I tell him the artist I'm currently listening to, and he makes a note of it. I'll have to check them out. He's just never heard. Hey, have you heard of a band called Nirvana? Have you heard of a band called I couldn't think of the name. DNCE? Cake by the Ocean. I'll have to check them out. Yeah, check them out. And it's nice you brought something to keep you. It's My Chemical Romance. It's nice you brought something to keep you occupied. He glances out the window. Rain streaks down the sky. It's still gray and gloomy. There's only one person out in the streets wearing a bright raincoat. Oh, is it Melanie? No, Melanie wouldn't wear a raincoat. They duck into the general store. Speaking of keeping occupied, you can stay here until the rain stops. I'd like that. Do I get to help you if a customer comes in? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Do I get a commission? He laughs and pulls one of the bracelets off the rack. No, but pick one of these. I'll buy it for you. He's always buying us shit. I was kidding. He shrugs. I'm not. Go ahead and pick one. Ooh, you keep buying things for me. I can't take another thing. He doesn't seem concerned. Bro, Taylor's gonna be broke with two partners? Because he ain't just trying to get one. He's gonna have two on his arm, like one for each arm. You're gonna need 2 wallets, my guy. You're gonna be bleeding your wallet dry. My Seaside Romance. Hey! With 2 partners. He's so broke. I get a discount if you want one. I don't mind. See? I was right. He does get discounts. I clocked you, Taylor. He likes to do it, so we'll accept it. And also, I want a cute little bracelet. Florence would look really cute with bracelets. No one considers the financial strain of Polly. No, they really don't. Though there is financial gain in terms of like the actual household arrangement, like three-way splitting the rent and shit. I don't know. Pros and cons. Are you sure? He laughs. I offered, didn't I? I mean, you did. You did. I pick one out that I like and he rings it up. Thank you. Okay, he chose. Which one did he choose? Florence feels like this middle purple here to me. It's feeling right. In this economy, yeah. Gotta go Polly just to save some money. Now that's how we need to. That's the go Polly, save money. Thanks for keeping me company. Make love, not war. We spend the next hours or so in the gift shop together. No customers come in, luckily. Eventually, the rain lightens up, and I get a text from Jody saying, the guests have finally gone out. I'll see you soon? For sure. He searches my face for a moment, his voice warm. You can come by anytime. I'll never complain about getting to spend more time with you, Florence. I'm normal, guys. It's okay. We say goodbye and I head back to the Seaside Inn. My face isn't hurting. Yours is hurting. You know what else is also hurting? Unfortunately, my voice. Something about Fridays literally takes me out. So I will have to end stream a bit early today, which I don't really want to do because I'm enjoying myself. But I also have to stream in the morning. So let me just say, having a great ass time. Love. Not that I want to compare your games or anything, but I think this one's speaking slightly more to me. Not that I don't love Travelers and Tales, because obviously I do. But there's something really fun about just enjoying a slice of life right now. Like, it's just what I need. It's just what I need. And these two love interests are giving everything to me right now. Like, they are making my life. I'm really liking Florence. I'm just like, I'm so in it. I'm so happy. Like, there's a TikTok of somebody just like and they're like jumping up and down, and that's how I feel right now. I'm so normal about this. But this is a great ass game. If anybody wants to play the game before I stream it next week, do that, you know, like jump ahead of me. If I could, I would stream it in my own time, like immediately, and get it done. But make your own OC. Date Taylor and Melanie yourself. But it's been great. It's really fun. And I've been looking forward to it all day. So I'm glad that I was able to stream it at least for a bit there. But I think you could hear it. It's God. Okay. But let me do my normal end stuff as usual. Don't worry about it. It's cool. So before I move, get this end screen out of here. There we go. Okay. So I'm hosting 2 jams, and I have to plug them every time. I'm hosting 2 jams. I'm hosting Chat Sim Jam, which starts in 7 days, so a week from now, Chat Sim Jam starts. And it overlaps very well with Otome Jam, so if you ever want to make a chat sim, now would be the time to do it. I'm running it with Max and Rotten Teeth, and it's going to be a great, grand old time. In addition, that is not the only jam I'm running, as I'm also running Josei After Dark with my friends Snacks and Lacey, who are mods of this stream. We want to get more NSFW games for basically women in general. Oh, speaking of women, happy National Women's Day to everybody. Wow, even if you're not a woman, happy National Women's Day to you. So this is a great place to put it. Also a great game for National Women's Day as well. So yeah, we're trying to get more NSFW in the Otome space and more, you know, just for the girlies, just for us. So if you've ever wanted to make an NSFW game, now would be the time. It starts July 31st and ends on Halloween. So November will be... I just realized something. It's not going to be No Nut November this year. That's all I'm saying. God, I'm going to save that for every single plug now. That was good. Okay. And then last but not least, my schedule. So today we stream Seaside Inn, which on Fluff Fridays. And I will be streaming one more time tomorrow before the end of the week. I'll be streaming my own game, my own RPG that I made, and fixing a lot of the bugs and errors that I've seen of other people playing it, and just talking about some behind the scenes stuff. And I'll be streaming it at 11 a.m. CST tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully my voice can rest up. If not, cutting that stream short too, because I've spent enough time with Lord of Lies. But I'm excited about it. And then I'll have my new stream schedule up on Monday, over the weekend basically, and we'll be back with Quaint and Our Wonderland and Seaside Inn and Lord of Lies again next week. So thank you for dropping by the stream as always. I had a great time. Thank you, Gray, for letting me play the games on stream and for being here for it, because it makes it all the better. And thank you to everybody who dropped by for a little bit, for, you know, lurking. All that makes all the difference in the world to me. So I like doing this just as like a hobby thing for me. So having people drop by and support me even slightly means everything, because it's just fun. I can make that speech every time, and I usually do, but I'm excited to see everybody tomorrow. You guys have a good night, good day, good time zone, and we'll speak more going forward. Bye bye.